Hi, I'm Jeff Goldberg.
And I'm Steve Bookbinder.
And we're the authors of How to Be Your Own Coach, 6 Simple Questions for Achieving Your Goals. And in this video, we'll cover question number 1. Steve, question number 1 is, what's my number 1 desired outcome in life?
The reason that question is number 1 is more important than anything else you can say about that question. Most people that I end up coaching or talk to who tell me that they've got some kind of a frustration in life, it boils down to when I finally dig it out of them and ask, so what are you really trying to accomplish? However I word that question, at best I'm getting their answer made up in front of me. And no wonder they don't achieve their goal. It would be like going into a MapQuest and not putting in a final destination, and of course you're not anywhere, and that in fact, ironically, is where you were trying to get in the first place. So if you don't know your number 1 desired outcome in life, that's a whole thing. And as sad as it is, though, a lot of people don't. And so what we've done in this book, I think very well, is made this piece into a workbook beside an instruction manual that helps that reader work their way through it. But when all is said and done, what do you need to find? You need to find the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning, that gets you excited, that gets your juices flowing. And generally, the hint is, you're probably good at it, you are attracted to that activity or that process, and you tend to get very good at it with very little effort. And even if other people say, oh, you could be a lot better, you're probably pretty good already. And that and sometimes, of course, the things that we're really good at are the things that come so easy to us that we don't really appreciate how great it is to be good at that thing. But if we would appreciate that thing that we're really good at and say, you know what, if I'm really good at something, let me do more of it.
The other part to question number 1, and what we didn't tell you in the last video, is while Steve and I have both done many things in our lives, we've spent a large part of them as professional speakers and sales trainers. And when you're a professional speaker, one of the things is you have to speak with confidence, and because you have to come off confidently, people tend to ask us a lot of questions. And my experience with when people ask questions about how do I achieve this goal or how do I achieve that goal is, not only did they not know what the goal is, but when they told me what the goal is, often it was too vague, too unspecific. Like, many people would come up with a goal like, I want to make money, or I want to make more money, or I want to be happy, or I want to find the person of my dreams. And part of question number 1 is not only what's my number 1 desired outcome in life, but we have to make it specific. We did not make this book about goal setting, although certainly in order to achieve any goal, you have to know what the goal is. It's not a goal setting workshop. It's really about how to achieve your goals, but you can't get there unless you know what the goal is. So certainly things like it has to be specific, it has to be written down, it has to be colorful and descriptive. All those things are important. That's really the most important thing that you can do towards getting to a goal, is figuring out what it is and being very clear and very specific. So that's why what's my number 1 outcome in life is the first question. If you're interested in finding out more, you can go to either website, BeYourOwnCoach.com, that's B without the E after it, or JGSalesPro.com. We'll cover question number 2 in the next video. This is Steve and Jeff, signing out.